session, we're going to be looking at creating a new brochure for an existing survey where for some variants of the survey we're going to be wanting to strip down the content because it's a modular version. So it may be that some participants only do one section of the survey and so they only need the feedback for that section, but some may do the whole survey. So we're going to look at creating the brochure for those that do the whole survey and then look at how you would strip it down for the other participants. So the first thing we're going to need to do is go to report your brochures. Now, the survey that we're looking at is the 2015 modular surveys. So you'll see there are lots of variations, and the one we're going to be looking at right now is the 2015 CRI full module. So I'm going to click the pencil icon next to there and open it up in a new window. And you'll see the report that it's based off of is the 2015 CR Index Modular Unlimited Columns. The template that it's got at the moment is the full module 2015 CR Index. So what we will be wanting to do is save this as a new brochure. So change the name of it to full brochure, perhaps.
It's called report.
Report. So I'll just put report on the end. If I spell it right, that helps. And we're going to just update that first of all. Actually, I've realised. So it was full module before, wasn't it? That it was called.
Yeah.
I think I've done something wrong. So I'm going to go back to your brochures and start again, because I think what we'll need to do is create a new brochure for them rather than editing the existing one. So that's the full module there. So if we copy this brochure, and then we're not overwriting the existing one. So I'm going to change this to full module report and update. I'm going to change the report to the one we use for the private brochures, and the word template to the one we use for the CR Index private participants. Where is it? CR Index full report. That'd be 2015 something or other, won't it? 2015 CR Index. We have got 3 2015 versions. Do you know which?
It would be the same as in the private brochure, maybe.
Let's have a look under P for private, see if it's there. Nope. Yes, the UMPRI stuff is in there because in the early days we were helping them with figuring out how to use ProBench. So I'm going to hit 2015 CR Index .x because that sounds right to me. And I'm going to use the prefix 2015 modular. Modular. Okay. And so that will be added before the title of the brochures. So at the moment we haven't published any brochures for this. What we will need to do to check whether it works is press view the brochures, and I've opened up in a separate list, separate page, the list of all the brochures that we can generate, so all the participants that we can generate for, and we're just going to pick one. Who should we have a look at?
Who did it? Capgemini.
Sounds good. Right, so I'm going to press next to them, generate the brochure.
I'm not sure they did the full one.
Doesn't look like they did. Okay, let's go back to the list. Do you know if any of the others did?
Check Fujitsu.
Gentoo?
No, Fujitsu.
Fujitsu.
So.
Close. Let's have a look at them then. Nope, still. I'm going to run that report again, the report that's being used for the. I think we may need to change that report or create a new copy of it. So that's the name of the report that we're using. Oh, hang on.
Can you hit
That's
it instead of
what
creating?
we should be using.
Can you hit it instead of creating a new one?
Did I what?
Edit it.
Oh, edit. Yes. See, the thing I'm wondering, the thing that's strange is it's going through to the old report when I click that. So I think I'm going to go back to brochures. Actually, I'm going to update. It's still going there. That's really strange. Okay. So 2015 module report. Okay, so that's. Okay, so it is saving that it's supposed to be going there. So I'm just going to remove copy of from the front of that because you know it's a unique name anyway. So if I click the report, now it's going to the right place. Okay, so if we generate this, because it might be that we haven't generated the report since we added it as something for them as well. So this might take a little while.
I'm a bit confused.
We'll recap in a minute. That'd be a good idea. At the moment, it's just generating.
Why the modular report has to be calculated based on the private one?
Because we're going to be wanting to do very similar things with it. So we're just going to use the same report because that report uses the averages and so on from the public participants and does all the calculations we need, and then we can just edit down the word brochure so that it shows the right content for each section. So I'm going to just there. Okay, so I'm just going to hit generate the brochure again for Fujitsu. So now we know that that report has run.
But there's a few minutes gap.
Yeah, it may not. Yeah, we may have to wait a few minutes. So.